In the figure above, line L is perpendicular to line N. What is the value of x? So they tell us these two lines are perpendicular to each other, meaning they form a right angle. They even gave us a right angle sign right here, but I'm going to make it super clear that that's a 90-degree angle. Now, before I attempt to solve for x, let's talk about a couple geometry concepts that you'll probably need to solve this problem. One is there are 180 degrees in a triangle. And this will probably come in handy because there's a triangle in the center of this diagram, and we're talking about angles. Another thing you'll need to know is that vertical angles, and this is just a mathy way of saying angles that lie across an intersection from each other. So for instance, this angle and that angle. And vertical angles are equal. They have the same measure. Now the name vertical is a little bit misleading. They don't have to be up and down. In fact, the two that I showed you are more like side to side. What's important is that they lie across this x, or this intersection from each other. That's what makes them vertical angles, and vertical angles are equal. So let's put these concepts to use. We know there are 180 degrees in a triangle. I have one angle measure in this triangle and nothing else. So there's not a whole lot I can do with that just yet. But moving on to vertical angles, I notice a pair at the bottom of this diagram. This 35-degree angle is a vertical angle with this other angle that lies across the intersection from it. And that angle is in the same triangle as the 90-degree angle, so we're getting closer. Now, by the same rule, this top right corner of the triangle, I don't know what that angle measure is yet, but I know that it's x degrees because it lies across the intersection from this other x degree angle. Those are vertical angles, and vertical angles are equal. So all of a sudden, we have two angle measures in this triangle, and the third is what we're solving for. So here we can use the fact that there are 180 degrees in a triangle. How many do we have so far? We've got a 90-degree angle and a 35-degree angle. So that's 125 degrees. That's already accounted for. So 125 degrees so far. Whatever's left over will be the value of x. So let's see. What do we get? Looks like 55 degrees. So there we have it. The answer is 55. We want to align our answer to the far left, and we're going to ignore the farthest left column because that's just for negatives. So the answer is 55, and it looks a little something like this.